The problem is not that your files live in too many clouds. The problem is that every cloud makes you work as if it is the only one. Watch the proof before the pitch. In this official Drivebase demo, 6 files are selected from a local file system window. They are moved into a Google Drive folder. A transfer panel shows the work in progress, then marks both batches done. Finally, the same 6 files appear inside the real Google Drive website. Request, activity, result, and independent destination check, all visible in under 41 seconds. That is the useful idea behind Drivebase version 4, a self-hostable, desktop-style file manager that puts local storage, cloud drives, and object storage into one workspace. Instead of bouncing among separate tabs and incompatible file pickers, you open provider windows inside one browser shell, then browse and move files across them. The first use case is simple visibility. The demo opens Google Drive and the local file system side by side. Each behaves like a familiar file window, with folders, search, selection, and navigation. That matters when the real cost is not storage itself, but repeatedly remembering where a file lives and which interface controls it. The second use case is action, not just aggregation. A local folder is opened, a destination folder in Google Drive is prepared, 6 source files are selected, and a cross-provider transfer begins. Drivebase exposes transfer state instead of asking you to trust that a drag-and-drop worked. The final Google Drive check is important because a green badge inside the source app alone would not prove arrival. The official repository describes more than this one path. It lists a unified browser, search, previews, uploads, and batch copy, move, transfer, and delete operations with pre-flight conflict analysis. The version 4 release also calls out Dropbox and OneDrive, image preview, rate limiting, OAuth fixes, a telemetry worker, and dark mode. Those are documented capabilities. This video only treats local to Google Drive transfer and the side-by-side browser as visually demonstrated. Under the interface, Drivebase is not a magic folder. The repository is a TypeScript monorepo with a web app, API, worker processes, a storage provider registry, PostgreSQL, Redis, and an S3 compatible service in the development compose stack. Provider adapters normalize different backends behind shared file operations, while an orchestrator handles cross-provider jobs and transfer state. That architecture explains both the appeal and the operational cost. For a self-hosted installation, expect infrastructure, credentials, and permissions, not one harmless browser extension. Google Drive and OneDrive use OAuth flows. S3 compatible storage needs an endpoint, region, access key, and secret. Local storage needs a mounted root path. The quick installer shown on the official site uses Docker, and the repository's development path expects Bun plus Docker services. I did not execute that installer on this machine because Docker and Bun are absent here, and the installer itself sends an installation event to Drivebase telemetry. So this is a source-verified product breakdown, not a claim that I completed a fresh local deployment. Access also has 2 lanes. The official site presents self-hosting as free, while its managed plans currently show Pro at $9.99 per month, Max at $14.99, and Ultra at $24.99. Those hosted tiers differ by included storage and monthly transfer. Prices can change, so use the linked site as the current source rather than treating this narration as a permanent quote. Provider availability needs the same caution. The repository README and version 4 release describe Google Drive, S3, compatible storage, local files, Dropbox, and OneDrive. The live marketing page currently labels OneDrive as coming soon while listing a different public provider set. That conflict likely reflects documentation or rollout drift, but the sources do not prove which surface is authoritative for every deployment. Verify the exact adapter you need before committing data. Privacy is not automatic merely because software is self-hosted. Your files may remain on infrastructure you control, but Drivebase still needs powerful credentials to perform uploads, moves, and deletes. The repository includes credential encryption helpers and rate limit handling, yet operators are responsible for secrets, database backups, network exposure, OAuth configuration, and least privilege scopes. The codebase also contains an application telemetry client and the install event already mentioned. Review those paths and your configuration before using sensitive material. There is also a licensing qualification. The website and README call Drivebase open source and MIT licensed, and the README links to a license path. In the repository snapshot reviewed for this video, that license file is absent, and GitHub's repository API does not currently identify a license. That may be packaging drift rather than intent, but until the file is restored or the maintainer clarifies it, do not rely on the marketing label as complete legal proof for redistribution. Failure recovery is another place to stay practical. Transfers can hit provider rate limits, expired OAuth tokens, name conflicts, unavailable workers, or partial uploads. Drivebase documents rate limiting and pre-flight conflict analysis, and the demo exposes active and completed transfer states. It does not prove recovery from every failure. Test with disposable files first, confirm the destination outside Drivebase, and keep the provider's native history or backups available for important operations. So where does this sit beside the alternatives? Native provider websites are simplest when you use only one cloud. Arclone is mature and scriptable for people comfortable with a command line, but it is not a desktop-style multi-window workspace. Drivebase is most interesting for a visual operator who regularly crosses local, drive, and object storage boundaries and accepts the work of self-hosting or prefers the managed plan. My verdict: the workflow is real, and the official demo proves the central transfer promise unusually well. The strongest reason to try Drivebase is not that it replaces storage. It replaces context switching while keeping transfer state visible. The reasons to wait are equally concrete: deployment overhead, broad credential permissions, telemetry review, provider status drift, and the unresolved license file mismatch. If you evaluate it, start with one test account and disposable files. Connect only the minimum provider scope, run the side-by-side browse flow, copy a small batch, watch the transfer state, then verify the destination in the provider's own interface. After that, inspect the current release notes, pricing, telemetry configuration, and license status. That sequence tells you whether Drivebase solves your actual file problem without asking you to trust a beautiful desktop shell on site.